welcome back to yet another episode of Home Sweet Home Cooking. I am your host Rocky, here with my mother, filming this video from a secret location.
Your mother's kitchen.
My mother's kitchen. So, today's recipe is something I don't remember having. My mother says I have had it. She thinks these cookies are wonderful. She thinks they're worth $1 million. So, these are called $1 million cookies, apparently. I'll find out. The ingredients don't add up to $1 million. Maybe $1.50, I don't know. It's shortening, sugar, brown sugar, chopped nuts, salt, baking soda, flour, and an egg. So 8 ingredients, not too hard. Preheat the oven to 350 and start with the wet ingredients. They count sugar as a wet, so there's a half a cup of white sugar. It's gonna be a half a cup of brown sugar. Yes, I'm measuring this in a white cup, or a 1 cup measuring cup, because the half cup is in the dishwasher. You want to pack that brown sugar in there. Always, 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 unless it specifies loose, you want to pack your brown sugar into the cup. And a little bit less. Alright, that's a half cup. So 1/2 cup brown sugar, 1/2 cup white sugar, 1 cup of shortening, and just any old vegetable shortening would work. Like I said in another video, you could probably do this with lard. I don't suggest it or recommend it unless you just want to try doing it with lard. But it's going to be your recipe once you try it. Do what you want. I'm not going to stop you. If you want to add pecans and pecans, or whatever you want to call them, instead of walnuts, that's your prerogative. If you want to add almonds, the almonds would be pretty good in here too.
I know somebody that made it with bacon grease.
This cookie with bacon grease?
Because they were very, very desperate for money. And she saved her bacon grease and made it with bacon grease.
And did you have
I
any?
didn't taste them.
You didn't? Okay, she didn't taste them. I don't know about that. Alright, 1 cup of shortening. And the last wet ingredient to go in. Yeah, this is weird, there's no vanilla in this. I'm surprised. Last wet ingredient is going to be 1 egg off of a friend's farm. And just like that, paddle for the mixer. Didn't wash it from the last episode, last video. Thought I had everything, did not. Just kind of cream them together so they come light and fluffy. Do you have another 1 cup measuring cup over there? Clean. For flour? Nope. Alright, that is what you want to see. Is light and fluffy in texture.
Is my finger tasting it? Is that what you want to see?
No.
Oh.
That's just shortening and sugar and raw egg.
Fine.
It's not good yet.
Oh yeah.
No, not yet. It's getting there. Alright. Anytime you go from a wet to a dry, I always like to scrape the sides down and make sure all the goodness gets inside. And when you get down to the rest of the ingredients, it is going to be 1/2 cup of chopped nuts. We got us a bag of walnuts. Walnuts. 1/4 teaspoon of soda. That's the quarter. 1/4 soda. Make sure I got that right. Gonna be 1/2 of salt. And 2 cups of flour. Normally I'd use a metal cup for this, but all of them are dirty. We're in the middle of shooting a bunch of edit videos in a row while we still have time. Actually, truth be told, I haven't actually uploaded any of the videos that if you've watched any earlier videos from this, they're not even uploaded at the time that I'm making this. I'm going to try to get a bunch of videos together and do a bulk upload. So we're trying to cook, trying to bake, trying to do as many videos as we can in a short period of time just so we have some content up there. And hopefully if you like one of our videos, if it's the first video you watch, we'll have others there for you to watch. Otherwise, if it's the first one I got up there, then you might not come back to another video because you couldn't find any. Alright. And start slow. Oh, you have a flour volcano. To me, it just looks like your standard, if you're following the recipe off the back of a chocolate chip cookie bag, making chocolate chips minus the chocolate chips. That's what it looks like. So if it looks like that, then you've done it right.
It's sort of like a shortbread, but not really.
Alright. And we don't have a baking sheet ready for these, so let me get this counter cleared off, and we got a baking sheet out of the oven cleared off from the other cookies, and I'll show you these getting dropped onto there in just a few minutes, and be back in a short bit. Back at it. The racks, the cookie sheets are supposed to be greased before you put them in the oven. I'm not going to grease these. We just had another batch of cookies from a different recipe come out, and it left them with, I think, probably enough grease on them, a little oil on them, so I think that'd be fine. It says to drop a walnut size ball onto the pan. Once you get that walnut sized ball onto the pan, you're supposed to squish it, smash it, flatten it with a glass. Now my parents have weird glasses. The bottom of their glasses aren't actually flat. They've got a kind of a thing that you'd use to put your thumb in on the bottom of a bottle of wine to pour wine. It's kind of got that, a divot in it. So instead of using a glass, I'm just going to use the bottom of a measuring cup. Just give them a little smush. So I want to make sure that when you get them all smushed down on the tray, they're all going to be about roughly the same level. And just going to keep going. Once you get those all flattened out, it just says bake until brown, 350 degrees. It does not give a time. I will see how long these take in the oven, and I will let you know how it took at my oven at this temperature. You're gonna have to keep your eye on your own. Every oven is different. Altitudes, I guess, make a difference too. I don't know how much in this it would versus bread or something like that, but I'll let you know how long mine took. So I'm gonna get back to finishing this and get these in the oven. And we're back. It took 13 minutes in my oven at 350. Yours may vary depending on what type of pan you have. The other ones are on a coated sheet. They might be a tad bit darker. I did rotate pans top to bottom shelf and rotated them 180 degrees halfway through. But these look like they should, I'm assuming. My mom had to take off to go get Dad from dialysis because we're running late today. So I can't tell if these look like what they're supposed to look like. Now, however, I am looking at these. And I said earlier in the video that these would probably be good with pecans. Guess what? I think this is a pecan sandy, just made with walnuts. It looks like it. It's got the same texture. So we'll have to let these cool down a little bit. And I'll tear into one and let you know. Let's see here. Very much like a pecan sandy. I think a pecan sandy might be a little more buttery. If you use butter flavored Crisco in this instead of just regular shortening, you probably come very close. I like it. Is it $1 million cookie? Yeah, by name only. I wouldn't turn these down if somebody offered me this with a big old glass of milk. But they're good. They really are good. Got a little bit dark brown on the bottom. Still pale on top. These are going to firm up and have a little bit of a crunch to them when you bite into them when they're cooled off. And yeah, I say give them a try. If you like walnuts over pecans, use the walnut. If you want to use pecans. If you want a little bit more buttery flavor, use the butter flavored Crisco. That thing, you can't go wrong with these. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and please subscribe. I would like to get some viewers out there, maybe at some point have enough money to, or have enough viewers to, subscribers to monetize these videos. It won't cost you anything, but YouTube will pay me a few bucks for people that watch my videos, which I'll turn around and use to buy ingredients to keep on going making videos. Maybe upgrade my cameras. I know I need to upgrade the camera, and I know I need to upgrade the microphone, and definitely I need to get better lighting in here. The things I know from editing my own videos. So, do the, what all YouTubers ask. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.